to talk about the centurion man in the Gospel of Luke, and I feel that out of all the different stories that happens in the New Testament, this is one that is forgotten. It's only 10 verses. When it comes to like singular characters, we all remember the woman at the well. We remember the woman pouring the perfume on Jesus' feet. But I feel this one's one that kind of gets pushed aside, and I'm gonna be like honest as well. I forget about this story a lot, but it just shows how he was so humble that he recognized that, or he thought he wasn't even worthy of Jesus, um, but even that, he still, went to Jesus and asked for his servant to be healed. He had that much faith, and Jesus points out how much faith that he actually had. That it shocked him himself, because obviously while he was doing his ministry, all he got was kind of like this negativity and people just, trying to rebuke him and everything like that. So for Jesus, he was well shocked. He was shocked as well. But this is a good one to read, just because it just to help build your faith up, and just to look at how much faith that he had as well. Like, he knew that Jesus could heal his servant. He just knew it wasn't if you can, it was I know you can do this. And he went boldly and asked, because as we know, if we ask, it shall be given, depending on what you ask for, obviously. But yeah, so I'm going to read it. So, as I said, it's Luke chapter 7, and it's from verse 1. So, now when he concluded all his sayings in the hearings of the people, he entered Capernaum, and a certain centurion servant who was dear to him was sick and ready to die. So when he heard about Jesus, he sent elders of the Jews to him, pleading with him to come and heal his servant. And when they came to Jesus, they begged him earnestly, saying that the one for whom he should do this was deserving, for he loves our nation, and has built us a synagogue. Then Jesus went with them, and when he was already not far from home, the centurion sent friends to him, saying to him, Lord, do not trouble yourself, for I am not worthy that you should enter under my roof. Therefore I did not even think myself worthy to come to you. But say the word, and my servant will be healed. For I also am a man placed under authority, having soldiers under me. And I say to one, go, and he goes, and to another, come, and he comes, and to my servant, do this, and he does it. When Jesus heard these things, he marveled at him, and turned around and said to the crowd that followed him, I say to you, I have not found such a great faith, not even in Israel. And those who were sent returned to the house, found the servant well, who had been sick. No matter what your situation is, no matter what your life currently is, or what level you are, or if you think, I've messed up too much, you'll never mess up for Jesus. You're never too messed up for Jesus. When you acknowledge Jesus and know that, all the things he did, was for us to have that life and not death. When you acknowledge that, he accepts you. It doesn't matter. How you feel. If you feel that you've screwed up too much, or you feel that you're not worthy, you are worthy. He just sees you as being worthy, no matter. He doesn't look at your past mistakes. He doesn't look at your past mistakes and think, well, you can't come into the kingdom. You've messed up too much. That's not how it works. He gets excited. When someone acknowledges him and accepts him into his life, because that's the end of the day, he's doing his father's job, which was to rescue all the sheep that went astray, to come back. So when you come back to him, he just rejoices. So don't feel that you're too far gone, or that you've completely messed up your life, because you've not completely messed up your life. He's always got his arms open